helps you in your training. Do you feel like that? Like, cause I lost my father committed suicide, like you know, a few years back, you know, and I feel like it might sound weird, but like my training got better, right? Because I was able to channel all those emotions in the training. Do you feel anything like that?
Yeah, that's how I feel. Yeah. Because the thing is that after I lost my mom, dude, I was so lost.
Yeah.
Like I was so lost, dude. I didn't give a fuck about anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like my mom was always by my side, dude. You know what I'm saying? Showing me the path that I should have been on. Yeah. You know, I was always on the wrong path. Like I've done a lot of time in jail and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I was messing up for a long time. My mom was always there, like in my ear. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, look, man, you need to dummy up, man. You need to dummy up. And like, it took me a long time to grasp hold of what she was saying, you know. But the thing is that when I lost her, dude, I didn't give a shit about nothing, dude. I didn't give a shit about myself. I didn't give a shit about the world. I didn't give a shit about nothing, you know. And the thing is that like after I was able to find this and like channel all my energy into this and like understand that like where I was at the point that I lost her and like that I got better, I feel fucking shit ain't nothing no more. You know, if I can get through that shit, then I can get this damn muscle up. I'm gonna get this backflip.
That's how.
Like you know what I'm saying? Planche ain't shit, dude. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I get that shit if I can fucking make it through that fucking nightmare.
That's the same. That's like my father. That should be like it's dramatic, like especially like you know like suicide is sudden. You know what I'm saying? Like it's sudden. Like I talked to him like hours before, like the night before. And he was like same night that he did it. I talked to him like 3 hours before. He was like, oh. So he asked me help about his computer. He's like, yeah, my computer's free. I was like, oh yeah, do this. Maybe you know what I'm saying? Like I was giving. He's like, yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. This is the conversation I had. And the next morning I get the fucking call from my sister, right? So it's like dramatic, like sudden like that. But like you go through something like that, and it's so fucking bad that it's like you said, man, other shit is like, oh man, you really can't work out an hour a day, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It tears you down so low,
yeah.
And if you can find a way to build up from that,
come
like,
back.
dude, then like you know what I'm saying? Like just like working out, man, like a planche or anything, you gotta build up to it, right? Yeah. But like losing something like that, being through, you know, something so dramatic, like if you can find a way to build yourself back up from that, then dude, it's easy to build up the strength to do a planche or a freaking backflip or muscle up or anything, dude. You know, that shit's fucking simple compared to
it has to do with too how you respond, you know what I mean?
Some people don't get back up. Some people don't.
Well, here's the thing, man. It's like I feel we're so separated in today's society. You know what I mean? Like we're separated by what country you're from, and what you do for a fucking living, and what school you went to, and what fucking team you root for, and you know what I mean? Like where everything's individualized. You know, nobody understands this. Like, bro, like everybody goes through shit. You know what I mean? Like Chris lost his mom, like you lost your dad. You know, I lost my mom you know, about 6 months ago. It's like, and it's all how you take it. So you know what I mean? It's like, listen, man, like you live life with no regrets. Everything's a learning lesson. You know what I mean? Like when she was here, I loved her. So, you know what I mean? Like, what more can I do other than like make her proud and understand like that? I personally just don't believe that like energy dies. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know exactly what happens, but I believe there's something deeper. You know what I mean? So, it's like you just need to utilize that and move forward with it. And like, it's like I would want her to be proud of me. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna put that energy into being productive. Right. Trying to do more for myself, you know?
Right. Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. Like if you take your energy, put it in anything though, but like especially training though, it's like something about it. It's like
I think it's like the most primitive.
Yeah.
It's like the easiest to be like,
the fuel you get from that, dude, it's like dude, you gonna go.
You know what I mean? You're not gonna sing
so
like,
hard.
I'm gonna be a poet now.
But remember
you want to bring something, dude?
Don't you feel like the best clients, when I used to be a trainer, people, like the best clients were always like a woman whose husband left her for like a younger guy, or a younger chick, or like somebody who just got hurt, or like a kid who got bullied. Those would be the best clients. They're so motivated. You know, they've been through some dramatic.
Well, here's the thing, you know? I believe, you know, it's like, I believe that part of it stems from they start to learn how to love themselves. You know what I mean? Because when you don't love yourself, that's when you allow other things to take over because you feel as though it loves you more than you love yourself, or it's filling a hole that you have. You know what I mean? Once you learn to believe in yourself and you start to learn to love yourself and you feel complete, like everything from there should be icing on the cake. You know what I mean? But if you're gonna allow someone to put you down, if you're gonna allow someone to betray you, it's like, how much are you really investing in yourself? Like what's your standard of you? You know what I mean? And so I've had the same thing where I train clients the same thing, you know, like 35, 40-year-old divorced women, all of a sudden they're like getting in shape, best shape of their life, and it's just like they're starting to refine their value because at a certain point they just kind of let it go. It's, you know, just slowly stop caring about themselves. You know what I mean? And I think it's funny that in today's society, it's like hypocritical. We're taught everything's about us, but then we're taught like
outward things though. Like what you can get, what you can have.
Yes.
Instead of who you can be.
Yeah.
Just being like different. You know what I'm saying? It's like who you can be is better than what you can have. It's more important. You know, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like who you become, man. Like think about who you were before. You know what I'm saying? Before, you know? Yeah. You know, or like I think who I was before I started lifting. You know, I'm just a different guy. Less confident, less strong, less. I mean, just like a different person. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it makes a lot of sense.
Like I'm trying to think about taking things as much as like becoming the type of person, and then the things come. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're the person who deserves those things. Yeah.
Like man, dude, like now that I've been doing this and traveling and you know getting to like I get
You've been all over
messages.
the world in the
Yeah,
last
man.
like 4 years.
Dude, I get messages like, dude, like man, you're an inspiration to me. You know, I want to be like you. I push hard to be like you. Where like before, dude, the person I was before, dude, my family was like, I was like the example for my family not to be.
Not to be, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My cousins and my brothers and my nephews, they were telling them, my nephew's like,
You don't
"Look,
like Chris."
you don't want to be like Uncle Chris. You don't want to be like
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? You got to go to school, you got to work hard because if you don't,
You're like,
you're like this. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it was, man. You know?
Yeah.
To change, to switch that shit around, it's just been, that helps me, you know, push even harder.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So like,